Alright everybody, this is Mithral, back with another Fallout New Vegas video. Last time we left... Ugh. Hello everybody, Mithral here again, as you can see. Hello everybody, Mithral here. Hello everybody, Mithral here. Today we're playing Fallout New Vegas. As you can see, last time we entered Zion National Park, met Joshua Graham, met Daniel, and then we basically killed a bunch of white legs and a lot of Yaguai and some Cazadors, giant Cazadors at that. And now we have to go back to Daniel, I believe, who is with the Sorrows. Enemies.
Where they come from, I do not know.
Where is this so-called enemy? In the river? Oh, I saw its head. Only for a second. Alright, we'll meet with Daniel in a moment. I think it's another Yaguai. As shown here. Shown? Did I say shown? As shown? Oh, it's a mole rat. Come on, mole rat. Where is Daniel? Daniel, where are you? What was that, like, super old thing? Damn, Daniel.
I'm glad to see you're still with us.
Thank you.
How can I help you?
I checked on everything in the valley and got you the map of the Grand Staircase.
I appreciate it. Well, that's it. This is all we need. Now all that's left is to quietly pack up and try to get out of here without being noticed. That's assuming that Joshua won't try to stop me.
That's so good.
He talked you into fighting the Whitelegs despite what I've said. Don't worry, I don't hold it against you. You're an outsider. Fighting seems like the practical solution.
It is.
I'll tell you again. There's more at stake.
Alright, no going back. Whether you decide whether the Sorrows should fight or flee, your decision will set their destiny irrevocably in motion. You will be unable to finish any remaining quests in Zion once you make your decision, so choose wisely. Okay,
Even our Lord had doubts.
give me a
Think it
moment
over,
then.
but listen to your heart. And do it quickly. We don't have much time.
Okay. What am I gonna do? No, Mr. Sandman. This seems like another wasted perk. I mean, who would choose this? I don't really take cams. NCR Legion or Brotherhood. I guess some intense training. Alright, I guess we're gonna be doing some side quests, like Rite of Passage. And he's here somewhere. Whitebird Cave. Oh, it's Whitebird.
Hola, outsider.
Hola.
Welcome, child of omens. You come to receive visions of truth?
What? I don't know what visions of truth means.
Take drugs, kill a bear. Seek medicine plant. Return with sacred datura root. Receive visions of truth, they guide you.
Wait a minute, what if I don't want to do any of that? Okay. I guess I'll just go then. Crazy old man, I'm not doing anything for you.
Go. Return, maybe yes. Return, maybe no. But go.
Okay. Okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. What? What? Why was that so weird? Don't tell me I have to go in these caves. Guess so, half mouse cave. At least it must be warm in here with all the fires going. Something up there. So, gotta do a little rock climbing. What the? Daniel's here?
When salt upon wounds took New Canaan, he ordered the white plagues to salt the earth so nothing could grow again. What kind of monster could do that?
I mean, true, but in his perspective, you know, it made it so you guys were not able to grow crops and live. It's honestly a very strategic military action. Ow. Oh, that person was having a Nuka-Cola. Oh, these guys are friendly. They must be friends. Okay, well, now what do I gotta do? Alright, I gotta go back to Mr. Shaman. Mr. Shamalaman. Where are you, white cloud? Or white bird, I mean?
You have root of sacred datura?
Yes, yes I do. Right here.
These roots make sacred vision tea. You drink, you see path before you. Ready?
Alright, let's do it.
Drink. Tea is strong. Tea is bitter. Wisdom is strong. Wisdom is bitter. You see? You go to cave. Find ghost of she. Lay ghost to rest. This your quest. Bring peace where was strife. Go.
Okay, and I'm getting high. Oh, vision blur. Man, this hurts my eyes. I'll try not to swing around so much. Yeah, did they just like put a purple filter on it? Oh. Really, you're firing at geckos? Oh, it's rad squirrels. And a mantis.
Is that most people outside the valley do not keep to the Father's ways.
Sorry about that. I was doing a short and I needed God mode on. Now we should be all better. Yep, all better now. Where? I have to go to this ghost den or something. What, am I stuck on the rock? Where is this ghost den? How do I get in here? Carriers, really? Anything else? Ball 22? Oh, no wonder why. They had probably all the spores on their stuff. On their clothes and the bags and whatever else.
I'll fight you if I must. You leave me alone.
Okay, and there is a lot more. I can only imagine how tough she is. So in preparation of that, let's drink a bunch of water.
This is the ghost of She's lair. I was never brave enough to try to find it.
And it's a flaming red fly. Oh, what?
I fear I will need more than my ghost.
Okay, the spawning of 1,000 Yaguai, not cool. Ghost of She's Paw and Yaguai meat. I don't think there's anything back here. No, just a bunch of skulls and skeletons. Alright, where is Whitebird?
Does Ghost of She like quiet and grave?
It's done. Not yet. I have some questions first. Goodbye. It is done.
Then visions of truth are at an end. Will you learn from truth? Maybe yes, maybe no. Only for you to decide. Here, take. Gift to remind you of visions. Use well, or sell to curious trader. Either way, says much about you.
Basically tells you to do what you want with it. Where is it? She's Embrace. So with 50 unarmed is the basic requirements, but it does 54 DPS and 39 damage right now. Very nice. I am just currently looking up other quest lines, or other quests I should say. Let's see, I just did Rite of Passage. I think I did the bridge one, Prisoners of War. Actually, can't I look? Okay, let's see, Rite of Passage. That's one of them. Is River Monsters one? No. Okay, let's see. Let me see. These were all main quests. Okay. There's honestly a couple on here. A Family Affair, Big Corners of the East Virgin, Civilized Man's Burden, Prisoners of War, Retake the Bridge, and Sanctity of the Dead. Alright, let's do a family affair, and to do that we have to talk to Waking Clouds, which is right here.
Katubiu.
Katuviu. Maybe what's your deal?
Waking Cloud is my name. I am midwife to the sorrows. It sounds ill omen, no? Midwife to sorrows?
Midwife, I haven't seen any children around.
The children and the old have already been evacuated from the camp. They are safe enough, unless the Whitelegs come for us in force.
What do you do when you're not delivering babies?
I tend to other hurts and sicknesses that afflict our tribe. I also scout the valley for the herbs I use in my medicines.
Okay.
What would you speak of?
Do you have any family?
I do. A fine husband and 3
Oh,
children.
congratulations.
I miss them each day, but I take comfort in knowing they are safe.
Safe, where are they?
When we learned that Salt Upon Wounds had defiled Zion with his presence, Daniel ordered the children, the old, and the sick evacuated from the camp. My husband volunteered to lead the hunters that went with them for protection. I try not to worry about them, but we have had no news for so long, and Daniel seems sad when I ask him about it. Sad and a little frightened.
I could talk to him, maybe he'll open up to me.
Perhaps he will. I sometimes feel he thinks he must protect me. If he has news, I would know of it. Then I will look forward to our next speaking.
Okay. Find out what Daniel knows about her family. Let's go find Daniel. Daniel, are you sleeping?
Unless you and Joshua have any objections, I'd like to start evacuating.
No, I don't care about that. Tell me about Waking Cloud's family.
What do you want to know exactly? I'm sure she could tell you much better than I.
She said one of her births was difficult and you helped her through it. Did you help the rest of her family leave Zion?
Oh, well, that's true.
He seems relieved.
Waking Cloud is a talented midwife. She certainly brought more children into the world than I have. But there are some problems she's never dealt with. One of them came up when she was having her 3rd child, and I really didn't do much. I'm surprised she mentioned it.
Okay. Yeah, did you help the rest of her family leave Zion?
I did.
What's the matter? Did something happen?
Her 3 children are safe. They made it north weeks ago and met up with new Canaanites heading east. Her husband didn't make it. He died protecting their children from a Whiteleg attack. Do not tell Waking Cloud. She is one of the only Sorrows who can communicate easily with us, and her tribe needs her to be strong right now.
It's her husband. Don't you think she has the right to know? I don't think you should hide this from her, but I see your point. I won't say anything. Settle down. I'm not telling her squat.
To everything, there is a season. Who are you or I to put this heavy burden on her now?
Come on. You're the new Canaanite who's supposed to help lead these people, not hide things from them.
I know, you're right.
Come on,
I
Daniel.
shouldn't have hidden it from her in the first place. We can't fail here again.
You're already failing.
Zion can't become the next New Canaan. The Sorrows don't deserve that. They don't deserve any of this. Sometimes I look at them and wonder if they would have been better off if those old trails had stayed forgotten. If we had never found any of them. Tell Waking Cloud if you think that's best.
I do.
I won't stop you.
Thanks.
Until then.
Katubiu.
Katuviu. About your husband and friend, he was killed by Whitelegs during the evacuation.
What? No. You must be mistaken. Daniel would have told me.
I'm afraid so. Daniel kept it from me because he thought the grief would distract you.
How dare he? What gives him the right? I thought Daniel was my friend, but he cares nothing for the Sorrows.
He was only doing what he thought was best for the tribe. It wasn't an easy choice for him. I agree, it was arrogant and cruel, not exactly the kind of thing a friend would do. You're right, now what are you going to do about it?
Perhaps. I will have to have a very long talk with Daniel.
Yeah,
when all of
put him
this
in
is
his place.
over. Thank you for telling me this truth.
Okay, that's one done. And now the next one, the wiki says we need to talk to Follows Chalk, and he should be somewhere here. Oh, that's actually him.
Good job getting those supplies to Daniel. If you were a dead horse, you'd get a tattoo for that.
Interesting wildlife. Yep, right here. Tell me about this area. Any interesting wildlife?
Mostly it's the mountain bighorners. Whole herd of them up on the cliffs there. Usually they're not too aggressive, but lately, whew. My guess is one of the calves got lost somewhere along the way. Bighorners are communal. One missing calf, and the whole herd gets ornery. If that calf doesn't turn up soon, they might very well come down into the valley and attack the camp.
Maybe I can help with that.
Yeah? Hey, thanks. Most of the hunters don't listen when I tell them the problem. Just one thing. Try not to kill any bighorners if you can, yeah? You'll
Yeah.
drive the herd off and we'll have to range farther on our hunts.
Okay, what do you suggest I do instead? I'll do what I can, but I need to defend myself if I get attacked. Alright, I'll look into it. Yeah, what do I do?
You might try luring the baby out with some banana yucca. These bighorners go crazy for the stuff.
Alright, I'll look in. Oh, sorry, I had to burp. I'll look into it.
That's great. I'll help any way I can.
Okay, first thing we need to do is, I guess, find a way up the cliffs. Do I have any banana yucca? Do they perhaps like black coffee? Okay, I don't have any though. They might have to get a little bit of bear paw. Come on, what's keeping me here?
I know you are eager to leave Zion, but
Says who?
perhaps you might find peace if you stayed.
Okay, don't kill any of the bound bighorners. I will try my very best not to. Although, I honestly can't tell you if she will or not. So, that actually might be a good idea to save right here. Just in case she decides to go on a killing spree, which I have a feeling she will.
Katubiu.
Katu something oh.
Daniel was firm about my staying with you. Are you certain?
Yes.
If that is your wish, I cannot change your mind. I will wait for you at the Sorrows camp. until you return.
Okay. Now I don't have to worry about anything. Just passing through. I think that's banana yucca right there. Thank you. Just coming through. Don't mind me. Too. Oh, there's some over there. Where the heck is this thing bringing me? It's like a secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. You have found the lost mountain bighorner calf. It looks hungry. Feed it a banana yucca. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Psst, 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 psst. Like they do for cats. Psst, 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 psst. I have to get you back to your mother. Oh, he does follow me. I thought maybe he just, like, you know, ran to wherever he was going. Come on, buddy. Come on, guy. There we go. Ugh. Feed him another one. Come on. Come on. It's turning green out here for some reason. I think that might be your mother right there. Keep? Why would I want to keep it? Let's see, what does the wiki say? Keep it, either return or keep it. And if the former, speak to Falls Chalk to complete the quest and receive the reward. Many bighorners were killed in the process of completing the quest. Why would I want to keep it? Does he become like a companion? It doesn't tell me what happens if you keep it. I'm just going to return it. Don't know why you would want to keep it. Over here all by your lonesome.
What can I tell you?
Well, I returned the calf to its mother and didn't even kill any of the bighorners.
Whew! Glad to hear it. That'll be some happy mama, huh? Thank you. Really, it means a lot to me.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, that's one done. I got a war club. Some 45 out. Nope, wrong button. Nothing else. Talk to you later. Oh, even a 45 pistol. Where is this thing? Oh, I have two of them. What's it look like? It kind of just looks like the 9mm, but different. All right. what's the next one? Civilized man's burden, which is false chalk again. Tourist trap regarding his interest in seeing civilization. All right.
What can I tell you?
What's this obsession you seem to have with seeing with civilization?
Let me tell you a story. When I was a boy, a man came through the valley with one of the caravans. Tall man, big mustache, carried a guitar. I asked what he did for his living, and the interpreter told me he was a singer. What is that? I asked. The man explained that he went from place to place and sang for people, who gave him food and shelter and care in return. I couldn't believe that there was a place in this world where a man could do that. I promised myself then that one day I'd explore that world myself.
What does Joshua think of this?
I haven't told him yet. Never had the Growans.
Really? Maybe I could talk to him about it for you, be a neutral party? I don't have any more questions. Talk about something else.
You'd do that? Sure. Sounds smart to me. He might not get so mad at you.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, now we have to go talk to Joshua. Which is all the way up here.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
Follow Chalk seems like he's interested in seeing more of the world.
I thought he might. It's been some time since I visited civilized places. I don't have fond memories of them. But I have always seen these places from the outside. I'd rather not influence him more than I already do. Why don't you talk to him?
You know that means I'm going to encourage him to leave, right? Okay, fine by me. I prefer the wilderness.
Whatever you tell him, I'm sure it will be fine. It's still his choice to make.
That it is.
I just want him to make it without looking to me for approval. He's a man. He can make his own decisions.
What did you say about being a courier? What, do you not follow me? Or is he back at the other camp? Okay, he's still back at the other camp.
What can I tell you?
Okay, I talked to Joshua about your thoughts on civilization.
Yeah? What did he say?
He said he has a hard time being objective about the whole idea, and that I should give you advice, that it's a den of corruption and vice, and the dead horse's way of living is better, that a man must follow his heart no matter where it leads him.
He said that? Well, I guess you have been out there more recently than he has. So, what's your advice?
Let's see, you should stay here with your people, you have a duty to them. Civilization isn't perfect, but neither is tribal life. You should go see for yourself. Now, according to the wiki, if you tell him to go to civilization, he returns to this place, and then he quarrels with his family and other tribe members about his ambitions. And then in quotation, it says, one morning, they awoke to discover that fellow Chalk had set off alone westward into the wilderness. He was never seen again. But if he stays with his tribe, his ending involves his life after remaining in Zion. Though he sometimes dreamt of distant lands, he continued to support his family at Dead Horse Point, and eventually his wanderlust faded. Which would be better for him? Let me know in the comments what you guys think would be better for him. I'm gonna tell him to probably stay. I feel like he's too, you know, out here. He doesn't really understand how it works.
I see. Well, thanks for your telling. I'd like a minute alone to think about this.
No problem.
Thank me.
Okay, now we need to go back to Joshua. And I need to find wherever Joshua is. Right here.
Welcome back.
What do you say about being courier? I met Kaiser, you know, what do you think you should tell him if you were here? Salt upon wounds. Is this an unmarked quest? It says it's given by Joshua. Or did I already do this one? Let's see, it's called Prisoners of War. No? Do I have it? Oh, that's because you have to do this quest, Gathering Storms. What about Retake the Bridge? Do I have to do this one too? Gathering the Storms and Sanctity of the Dead, which is Gathering Storms. Okay. Let us do Gathering Storms.
Unless you and Joshua have...
I think Joshua's right. We should fight the White Legs.
No. Why?
Because.
Why?
Because.
Haven't you seen enough of what's going on here to see that the Sorrows don't need to butcher the White Legs for a piece of land? What Joshua
This
wants
is their
more
home.
than an attack. He wants a slaughter. And he needs more than you and the dead horses to do it. The Sorrows can't be pushed into this. You and Joshua don't have the right to force them into it. Please, consider what I'm saying.
And you have the right to pull them off their land?
I've already explained to them that we're leaving. They've accepted it. What is Joshua going to tell them about being a warrior? What are you going to tell them about how to live with themselves after they got lost in the moment, killed someone who didn't deserve to die? Or does that not matter? Is that just an acceptable consequence if it means holding on to this valley? Maybe there is no place left in this world for mercy. But even if it tramples me into the dust, I will never accept it. And I will never condone it.
I believe
Joshua must
Mercy's
be
still
waiting for
around. You just gotta know how to do it.
I'll stay here with the others as I told them I would.
You know, it's like Kaiser Caesar, you know. Would you
Thank
give him
for
mercy?
this. I know Daniel doesn't approve.
Would you give the Legate
but
mercy?
destroying the White Legs is the only way
How
to
about
ensure the
Vulpes?
Sorrows can remain in Zion. You and I will lead a group of Dead Horse warriors and Sorrows hunters into 3 Marys from this position. Our objective is to find the White Legs leader, Salt upon Wounds, and prevent him from fleeing. Show no quarter to the White Legs we come across. Make no mistake about why we are here. This is an extermination.
Alright, let's do it.
God be with you.
Joshua Graham has given you the Way of the Canaanite perk. While Joshua Graham is in your party, any 45 caliber auto pistol has less spread and is twice as likely to score crits. Well, I don't really plan to use the 45 considering I have no armor, or I mean, no ammo. Crush the White Legs. I have to say though, the one thing about the apocalypse is you can see the stars. I don't know how truthful these are to the actual constellations, but
Die where you stand.
still looks good. So the main like theme for this DLC is like letting go of revenge and stuff. How far do we have to go? Oh. I guess we just have to run there. I will probably end it after this episode, or this quest though, mostly because I like trying to do it in 3 parts. I mean, I don't have to, but I would like to. He's up there somewhere.
You can't stay hidden forever.
No, no, you cannot. Stays. Okay, we're here again at the old campground. Scenic overlook. Yeah, that's pretty scenic. I'll have to give it that at night too. Sorry, you shouldn't have bent down to get that quarter. Wow, Joshua, nice shooting. I guess your time in Caesar's Legion did do you some good. Firing from way over there. I thought that was a person. It's just banana yucca. Okay, it looks like gotta go in the river. Or make your own path. Where's this guy taking pot shots at me from?
You'll be back. I can still smell you.
Freaking hiding in the trees. Now what? Up there, maybe? Oh, looks like I was here. Or maybe not. I think this is where their original camp was. Ooh. What the heck was he hitting me at? Oh, no wonder. Freaking... anti-material rifle will do that to you. What? You can use a hunting shotgun? What? What a thing to use. Blood on the walls, it's never a good sign. Is this, Waking Cloud? Nope. Oh, I still have a long ways to go. Come on. What the heck was I stuck on? A fish? I think I should have maybe gone on this.
This is taking too long. We can't let salt upon wounds escape. I'm going to find a way around. God willing, we will finish this together.
Okay, last thing. Is this the final quest? If that's the case, this is one short DLC. Anybody else? We'll go this way first. Oh wow, shot glass. 45 ammo, which is very tasty. I'll take that. Explosives. My explosive skill isn't really up, but I'll take it nonetheless. Ooh, wow, someone showed their face. Okay, that's just a cave in. Alright, it looks like we're going outside. Barbecue pit. Refrigerator. Where did I come out? Basically on the other side of that pitfall. Typewriter, what's that doing all the way out here? Come on, I know there's more guys. Wow, he just covered him like executioner style. Brutal. Very brutal. Is this the right way? probably shouldn't be using this thing like a freaking sniper rifle, but how's that? Okay, he is one of us. What? How did I miss that one? Sir. What is that, radio? Yep, I thought maybe a footlocker. That looks like a camp up there. Okay, I'm still going the right way. Uh-oh, something got lit on fire. Man, these guys are brutal. They're setting him on fire, shooting him in the head executioner style. They're really taking no quarter, huh? Alright, I'm sure they can take care of the rest. Mantis Gauntlet. But where is Salt Upon Wounds? An oven. Oh, cutscene.
We warned you at Syracuse, and you persisted. You took advantage of us at New Canaan.
I guess this is
out.
him.
And like the dogs of Caesar you are, you followed us to Zion. And now you stand on holy ground, a temple to God's glory on earth. The only use for an animal in our temple is sacrifice. Kale wachene conserva o. You understand me, don't you? Don't you?
Outman. Kunaman mad. He killed all white legs. You talk. You stop.
Well, this isn't what I signed up for. Let me talk to Joshua about this. You're right. We're going to queue, but not like this. Defend yourself. And then sneering imperialist. Whatever. Joshua, put a cap in General Gobbledygook. Gobbledygook. Here. Gobbledygook. It's like goblin language. Gobbledygook. We're going to kill you, but I like this. Defend yourself. Whoa, this isn't what I signed up for. Let me talk to Joshua about this.
Him hear you. You talk.
Don't listen to this thing. His cries are those of a mad beast caught in a thicket. He gave no mercy to my family, and I will give none to his.
Speech of 62. Joshua, you've already won. Look around you. There's no need to kill him. Let him keep his dignity. Give him a fighting chance and no objections.
He has a debt to pay for what he's done, and I've come to collect. And so he's chosen to cower in the water like a dumb animal.
Speech of 90. If that's what you believe is true, you'll pay for it later. The sorrows don't need to see you do this.
I want to take from them what they took from me, from my family. In this life, I want them to suffer. I want all of them to die in fear and pain. I want to have my revenge against him, against Caesar. I want to call it my own, to make my anger God's anger, to justify the things I've done. Sometimes I tell myself that these wildfires never stop burning, but I'm the one who starts them. Not God, not them. I can always see it in my mind, the warmth and the heat. It will always be a part of me. But not today. Go. Get out of here. Go back. Back to the Great Salt Lake.
There you go, Joshua.
That's it. It's finished. Thank you for staying with me.
Yeah, no problem.
I couldn't have done this on my own. Let's go find Daniel. Tomorrow we'll be here soon. And there is much to do.
First things first. We get a cutscene to Daniel.
And so it was that the conflict between the New Canaanites and the Whitelegs was finally resolved. The courier's involvement had tipped the scale, shifting the fragile balance of power.
Demoralized by the Dead Horse and Sorrow's attack the courier and Joshua Graham led against them, the Whitelegs retreated to Great Salt Lake. Their days were numbered. Word soon reached the 80s tribe that the Whitelegs' spirit was broken, their war chief a dim shadow of his former self. By year's end, the 80s would overrun the Whitelegs' camps, scattering the tribe to the winds and claiming the Great Salt Lake for its own.
The Sorrows fought beside Joshua Graham and the Dead Horses, eradicating the threat the Whitelegs posed to Zion. Seeing the courier convince Joshua Graham to spare Salt Upon Wounds, the Sorrows learned that retribution could be tempered by mercy. Though he despaired at the Sorrows' loss of innocence, Daniel took some small consolation in the courier's lesson, and prayed it would take root.
Having helped eradicate the Whitelegs from Zion, the Dead Horses returned to Dead Horse Point in triumph. They remained neutral toward the Sorrows, but as years went on, there were periods of competitive friction, even violence between the tribes. The New Canaanites, Daniel especially, intervened regularly as mediators, but found it difficult to reconcile the tribe's conflicts.
The defeat of the Whitelegs and Zion marked a turning point in the fortunes of the Happy Trails Caravan Company. Every 2 months, the caravan met with the New Canaanites in Zion Valley to trade. Happy Trails soon returned to prosperity. The vigilance of the Sorrows and Dead Horses in defending southwestern Utah, initially startling to Happy Trails caravans, soon proved a blessing. The tribes united against the 80s, driving them back from Highway 50, and thus opening yet another trading route for Happy Trails caravans.
Follows Chalk took the courier's words to heart and decided the big cities of the Mojave Wasteland and NCR were best left unexplored. Though he sometimes dreamed of distant lands, he continued to support his family at Dead Horse Point, and eventually, his wanderlust faded.
Waking Cloud was distraught when she learned of her husband's death, but took comfort from her tribe and the compassion of the New Canaanites. She forgave Daniel for having concealed her husband's fate from her, and learned to accept his fate. When her grief faded, she took a husband from the Dead Horse tribe. At her bidding, he stayed close to home.
The threat of the Whitelegs ended. Joshua Graham helped the Sorrows and Dead Horses tend to their fallen comrades and secure Zion. The courier's words had stayed Joshua's wrath in his darkest hour, and in sparing Salt Upon Wounds, he was changed. While he continued to advocate militant opposition to the enemies of New Canaan, he sometimes showed quarter to those who crossed his family. Eventually, this new spirit would diminish the myth of the burned man in distant lands. A small price for the peace it brought to Joshua Graham.
For years after the defeat of the Whitelegs, Daniel did his best to minister to the Sorrows' spiritual needs. Try as he might, he could not hold back the tribe's increasing militancy and reverence of Joshua Graham. Demoralized, he returned to his family and Dead Horse Point. His failures haunted him for the rest of his days.
And with that, the courier walked out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave Wasteland.
Okay. Well, now I believe in here should be, yep, light shining in darkness. All their outfits. And scripture. Alright. Let's... Alright, first things first. A light shining in darkness. As you can see, a little different than the normal. And here's normal one. Okay. And then there is Salt Upon Wounds Power Fist. Really? You do minus 30 HP after each punch? It looks the same, but there's some markings on it. And then... Oh, I was hoping for the mask. Why is there no mask? That's weak. Okay, then here's Daniel. Howdy there, partner. I come up from old Yuma's way. Okay, and then you can look like Joshua. Oh, it doesn't give you the face wraps. That's weak. Oh, here's his thing. Oh, this is Chalk's. Crit chance and snake. Oh yeah, look at this. How do I look like this? Oh man, I'm looking real cool, real spicy. Well, alright guys, there is going to be one more episode after this, and we're going to be finishing up, getting some, you know, finishing the last, like, little quests, I think. Collecting a few things, checking a few places out, things like that. And after that, I think that's going to wrap up Honest Hearts, man. This one was a real short one. But, alright guys, if you liked today's video, make sure you leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe, as it really will help out my channel. And, this is Mithril. I'll be seeing you guys in the next one.